I want to talk about the importance of collocations in word studies. So here, a collocation, we are just looking at the words that are by the word that we are studying. So here, the word that we're going to look at is the word pistevo, which is often translated as believe. So I put 3 verses up here. In each of these 3 verses, the word pistevo means something different. And it means something different because of the word that comes right after it. So this first one here, thou pistevo that there is one God. Thou doest well. The devils also pistevo. So here we have the devils are pistevoing. Okay, they're believing that there's a God. The devils know that there's a God. For the second one here, this talks about what, sirs, what must I do to be saved? And they say, pistevo on the Lord Jesus Christ, and thou shalt be saved, and thy house. Well, the devil's pistevo, right? And here in Acts they're pistevoing. Why aren't the devils saved? Since they are pistevoing in God. They are not. They are not pistevoing in God. They are pistevoing that God. So the difference here is this means something like we would just translate as believe. So, like, I believe that's true. I I believe what you're saying. Something like that, where we are just mentally assenting, affirming, confirming something that's true. Where the second one here, to believe on or sometimes believe in, that is more of a trust. We are trusting in the Lord Jesus for our salvation. And that is the difference between these two. The devils are not trusting in Jesus. They know that God exists, but they don't trust him. They don't depend their lives on him. And then the last one here is different even from the first two. In John 2:24 it says, "But Jesus did not pistevo himself unto them, because he knew all men." So here, Jesus didn't believe himself? No. This is pistevo doesn't mean believe at all here. This here, it means something like entrust. When pistevo is followed by a direct object, so you notice here, we have a conjunction here with that, believe that. Here, believe in or on is a preposition, but when it is followed by a pronoun or noun, a direct object of the verb, pistevo means to entrust yourself to something. So here, Jesus did not entrust himself unto them because he knew all of them. And the way we can find this is if we go to Blue Letter Bible, and for example, let's just go to James 2:19, one of the verses that we were looking at. We find the verb, go to the verb here in the Strong's number, and we'll get a page like this. And if we scroll down, we can find the lexicon here, click Show All, and we can see these different definitions here. So we have intransitive, which is number 1 here, which is that it doesn't have a direct object. So this is the first two that we are looking at. And we can see that there's some that are followed by ot, which means that, and there's others that will be followed by in or on, and that's a lot of these down here. This is all about having faith in Jesus, and so on. And then the last one here, you can see here, it translates it to trust, right? To trust in Jesus, to trust in God. And then the last one here is transitive, which means it has a direct object. And here we can see it's defined as to entrust a thing to one. So here, this is why collocations are important, because words change meanings if they're paired with words sometimes. And pistevo is a great example of that.